Hey all, welcome back to another video. We're in my car. We haven't done this in a long time actually. I don't think we've done one since probably April or May. Not sure. I'll pop up when I last did one. So basically I took a week off YouTube. I didn't upload for a week. Which is 2 videos. It's not a lot, it's not a long time apart from YouTube. If you've watched my last video, which I did a week before, the evening routine, skincare routine, a lot of people didn't watch it. It didn't do very well. And that was the kind of nail in the coffin for me for a bit. I love making content, and a lot of you know that I absolutely adore it, and it's the one thing that keeps me going every day. If you can't tell, I have a lot of fun doing them. I try and make sure that comes across when I'm actually filming, hence my very scattered vlogs sometimes. We've got a coffee, I went to Cafe Nero, and it's cold now because there was lots of traffic. Genuinely, I love making videos so much, especially travel videos and like vlogs when I'm away. And so I was meant to be going to New York at the beginning of November, and obviously America's still closed. I had so many ideas for content and so many ideas for videos, potential videos to make. I was in my element, being super creative visually, directing wise, like content that I wanted to capture. Just everything and every video was so visually and narratively, whatever that word is, different. Basically all of them would be different from one another, whether it be different camera work, different editing styles, different color grades, different transitions, different title cards, different overlays. I wanted it all to be different and experiment with video editing and get even better at it and try new things like color grading, like I've mentioned before. So yeah, I took a break off YouTube because of my last video doing so badly. Views and things like that, of course, people say don't get caught up in it, don't get caught up in subscriber numbers and all of that jazz, but it's so hard not to. I'm gonna be honest, and it bothers me. It really gets to me a lot. My subscribers will go up 1 or 2 and then they'll drop again. Obviously as a small YouTuber, a very small YouTuber, those 1 subscriber increases, those 2 subscriber loss movements, all of that stuff really has an impact on you because you can see it you can see the numbers fluctuate. Whereas if you are a big creator and you had like 50k, 50.6k and you lost like 3 followers, it's a little dent, like a little small like chip on your windscreen. It's not a lot, but as a small creator you notice these things, and views and engagement. And obviously I mentioned that lockdown has kind of sucked the creativity out of me because I've been forced to stay in and forced to kind of really think what I could do inside, and sometimes I've kind of just fallen into the pit of doing what's popular on YouTube and what other people are doing. Some of the stuff is kind of I've just done to get videos out because I've set myself a schedule, Mondays and Thursdays. I feel like creatively I've occasionally pushed out videos that I'm not entirely happy with. Like I did one a few months ago called Quarantine and Chill, months ago, right at the beginning of lockdown, and I hate that video. I don't enjoy it. It was one of the videos that I left till as late as possible before I edited, and then I did it because I needed something to upload, and I hate that video. There's little bits and pieces like that that really get to me. And obviously like I enjoy video making, like I said, but sometimes I've kind of had to just make do with videos that I've kind of been forced to make, I guess, because I've got nothing else. And that's why travel and being away and exploring and doing new things to create content is so much fun for me, because I can have a blast and like I can be extra creative. Being away, my travel vlogs were my favourite piece of content stream on my channel because they were so much fun. I got to make a title sequence, I got to make coming soon, like a proper TV show type vibe, and I did it, and I loved doing it. I loved the transitions, I loved the intro cards. So we're going to use my Southeast Asia example. I hyped it up so much, like a proper movie release, like film release. This is a fun fact about me. When I was younger, I wrote down a script and an episode list of episode titles for my own TV show. So when I was younger, that was one of my dreams to have, and I did make a few on my YouTube, but then I've deleted them because they were god awful. I've always been in that kind of like creative element, and the promo for that was so hyped. Like I was so excited, so I made such a big deal about it. And of course the first few did well, and then they kind of just dwindled off, and it kind of, again, I'm going to emphasize that numbers don't matter. Like I enjoy making content, don't get me wrong, like I'm gonna clarify that so many times, but when you're passionate about something and you put so much effort into it and it isn't received well or isn't received in the same manner, it really gets to you, especially when you're a small creator, because they take those hits personally, because you can see all the little faults basically. Subscriber numbers fluctuate, my views have gone down a lot. As easy as it is to say that numbers don't matter and all of that stuff, numbers don't matter. Well, when we discuss it, the key said I got 6 rings. They do, because in lockdown, I'm still looking for work and all of that, so YouTube is kind of my only thing keeping me preoccupied, so all my attention's in it and all my love and time is spent on it. So doing it takes a lot out of me, like time for making thumbnails, editing videos, importing, exporting, uploading, writing titles, descriptions, tags, playlist selecting, end cards. It takes ages. On average, I will edit a video, it will take me about 6 hours to edit, and I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, and that's why I'm still doing it, because I genuinely do absolutely love it. So what made me take a break from YouTube was the fact that primarily I felt like I was kind of stuck creatively. I've got a lot of videos planned out. I basically have all my videos planned out for the end of the year, but obviously my New York ones now can't happen, so that's probably a month's worth of content now gone. Being away is where I thrive, and being stuck at home is not where I thrive. So that's basically the issue. Yeah, I think that was the main thing. I've kind of lost a bit of creativity, but I'm back at it. I've got a lot of content coming. I'm excited for you to see it. I just needed a little bit of a break because the videos basically now need to be pushed back. So I needed a week off anyway, but it coupled well with me feeling a bit shit, to be honest. Emphasize again, numbers don't matter, subscribers don't matter, but obviously when you're a small person like this, these things really do get to you, because you're like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what's wrong with my channel? Is there something wrong with me coming across on camera? Do people not like my videos? Taking it as a personal hit. I take all these decreases in numbers as a reflection on me personally. I see it as me not being good enough, me not being good at video editing, even though I know I am. Like, I have self-taught Final Cut Pro, and I've done a lot of what YouTubers do over 4 or 5 years within a year, and I'm insanely proud of myself. And I don't want this video to be like sad and like complaining, because it's not. I'm just a bit stuck creatively. Numbers got to me a bit, and I kind of just need to pull myself back and be like, Richard, what are you doing this for? And I'm doing it because I love doing it, and this is something, I think this is why the number decreases hurt the most. It's because this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, this is my new found passion, I guess. The ideal thing would be to make travel videos for like Lonely Planet or Nat Geo or whatever, like TripAdvisor, whatever, like a travel company, and be abroad somewhere, work remotely. The absolute dream. YouTube just started off as being a fun hobby for me, and then I started to see where I could take these filming abilities and like editing abilities into working with brands, potentially working with brands, creating content for brands, things like that. And I've started to think about like my own business and all of these ideas that are going through my head. Obviously lockdown's been very interesting for that, so I've been very all over the place. It's so easy for me to lie and be like, I don't care about numbers, I love doing what I do just for the fun of it. I do, but when you're stuck at home and that's your only source of, I don't know, stimulation, I guess, like excitement, and it's not doing well, it's gonna affect you, and it's affected me. So I just wanted to be transparent, I wanted to be honest, I wanted to give an honest talk and explain my situation, because I'm not gonna lie and be like, I don't care about numbers, because it's not true. Like, obviously anyone who says that they don't care about numbers is lying to a certain degree, especially when you're this small of a YouTuber. Like, these numbers do get to you because you see them go up and you get so excited, and then they drop and you're like, oh. And those hits really hurt because you take them as a personal like character reflection. So yeah, that's just an explanation of why I took last week off. Again, it's not drastic, it wasn't like a year off YouTube, it was a week, because I still have that spark in me I want to create content. I just needed a bit of time off to kind of sort my head out and be like, Rashad, you're good at what you do, you like what you do, you've got a lot to be proud of, just keep doing you, because you're doing great stuff. Like, you're making good content, and I know I am, because I'm happy to watch my content, and I would never do that like 3 years ago. This has been a very long video, so we're going to wrap it up, but I hope you have enjoyed it. Sorry for the ranty nature of it. It wasn't meant to be ranty, it was just kind of like a mind fart. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. My Instagram and my other social medias are linked down below. With that said, I shall see you on Thursday. Right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh my god, I like kind of like slammed the camera. Oops.